Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Gabriel Knight, Sins of the Fathers. Last time we discovered Mosley's body in the crypt of Geddes. That's depressing. And we decided to come here to Germany because we need to find the other possible resting place of Tetelo to get our medallion back. It seems that Wolfgang knew, but he left without us. Anyway, we're here now. Apparently this castle's ours now.
A plain wooden altar occupies the center of the chapel. A cushioned kneeler at the bottom indicates that the altar is a place of prayer.
And we found this interesting place. I wonder if Gabriel knows anything about it. Oh, by the way, we've almost forgot about this thing. Let's pick it up.
At the moment, Gabriel can't think of a need for the salt.
Oh, he's an adventure game character. That shouldn't stop him. Oh well, anyway.
Can I?
Yeah.
Let's see, there we go.
What can you tell me about those wall panels in the chapel?
The hangings? They describe the Shattenjager initiation ceremony.
Tell me about the Shattenjager initiation ceremony.
Each young man of the Red Line must go through the ceremony when he dedicates himself to be a Shattenjager.
But what does the ceremony do?
I do not know, Herr Knight. The only people present are the old Shattenjager and the new. But I think it must be similar to a priest's ordination or a wedding, a ceremony of intent and oath.
You.
Is there a problem,
The
Herr
thought of a
Knight?
wedding.
You said wedding. I'm okay now.
Anything else?
Is there anything else you can tell me about that initiation ceremony?
I really do not know any more about it, Herr Knight.
Alright, well, we got the information we need. Can we get that thing now that we know?
Is that a shaker of salt?
Yeah, salt.
Mind if I take it?
No?
Thanks.
Well, everything here is ours, so we can do whatever we want. Right, let's go over here. Because we didn't want to do the ceremony, but it seems that there are some things we need. So let's explore the castle. Actually, we can't really explore the castle. We can only go into one room, and this is our room now. It used to be Wolfgang's, but it's ours.
Near the bed is an elaborate wooden door.
Ooh. Let's go see what's inside. Maybe that's the library.
It's locked.
Ah. Alright, so let's take a look around.
Wolfgang's bedroom would hold Gabriel's entire studio 4 times over. Not exactly cozy, but Gabriel could get used to it. At the foot of the bed is a small table. It's the biggest bed Gabriel has ever seen.
Why would Wolfgang need such a big bed? Oh, wait. I think I know.
A large display case hangs on the wall.
It seems the narrator voice is having a hard
It
time with
contains a scroll.
that fire going on. We can look at ourselves in the mirror, of course.
There's a small pair of grooming scissors on the cabinet. It's a chamber pot.
Take me back to the 20th century, please.
Why is there a chamber pot in here? Jeez, this isn't King's Quest 3. Let's take this stuff.
Gabriel takes the scissors.
The chamber pot.
This scroll looks interesting.
Let's take a look at it.
St. George, patron of the light, who hunts the shadows of the night. Upon my blood I call thee now. Purify me, for I avow to set my feet upon thy road. Thy sword I take up for mine own.
Interesting. There was a scroll on one of those panels.
A Gothic-style window looks out over an incredible view.
Can we open it up? We can.
Outside the window, there's a nice thick ledge covered with snow. And it's only slightly off color. Rather like Gabriel himself.
Well, we needed water for the ceremony, so I guess snow's gonna have to be good enough.
Putting snow in the...
If I took the snow, it would just melt in my pocket.
I guess we have to manipulate it then.
Thinking of the first chapel panel, Gabriel washes his hands in the snow.
Alright. And the second panel, at first I was thinking it looked like fire, but actually, it was cutting of hair. Oh, Gabriel's not gonna like this part. It's the second part of the ceremony.
Thinking of the second chapel panel, Gabriel cuts his hair.
I hate this. There, that's plenty.
Alright. So that's the second part. And let's go back inside the chapel. And complete the ceremony. Why is she always like looking in after us like, So we've done the washing of the hands, we've cut the hair, and now there's a goblet in water. Well, let's, oh, that looks like the sea, actually.
According to Gerda, the panels outline the Shattenjager's initiation ceremony. The third panel shows a chalice on a table with ocean waves in the background.
I guess we should look at all these.
The first panel shows hands and water. The second panel shows hair and a knife. The fourth panel shows a knife and a few drops of blood. The fifth panel shows someone kneeling. The sixth panel shows a scroll.
Okay, so we've done part 1 and 2. Let's view part 3 now. Put this on the altar.
Thinking of the third panel, Gabriel puts the chamber pot on the altar.
Put some salt in there. Because the ocean is salty, I guess.
Thinking of the third panel, Gabriel pours the contents of the salt shaker into the chamber pot.
Guess that works. Now, there's blood and a knife, so I'm guessing we're gonna have to cut ourselves.
Thinking of the fourth panel, Gabriel holds his arm over the chamber pot and nicks it with the dagger.
Youch.
Oops, nearly hit an artery.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. Alright, so now let's kneel at the altar.
Thinking of the fifth panel, Gabriel kneels at the altar.
And now let's read at the scroll.
Thinking of the sixth panel, Gabriel reads the scroll.
St. George, patron of the light, who hunts the shadows of the night, upon my blood I call thee now. Purify me, for I avow to set my feet upon thy road. Thy sword I take up for mine own.
It worked! Something's happening!
Excuse me, I was just vacuuming. I did not know you were in here.
Oh, that's all right. I've done about all I can do in here anyway. I give up.
You look tired, Herr Knight. Why don't you go to bed?
Sure, why not?
Yeah,
I will
sounds
clean everything up. You need not worry.
I can't believe I cut my hair for nothing.
good. You're worried about cutting your hair rather than cutting your arm open? Oh well. Oh.
Your soul smells, Gabriel Knight. You seek to be Shattenjager.
I do.
You must first burn away the past. How much sin do you have to burn? You have used people all your life. Never committed to anything. Turn back now, and I will forget that you asked for this.
No!
There are only two things that redeem you. First, that you have bitter blood in your veins. Second, that 3 women have loved you purely. You asked to start on the path, so you shall. But you will not be a Shattenjager until you have earned it.
How?
I cannot show you the path, but I can tell you that you will have to let go of the greater part of yourself, Gabriel Knight.
No problem.
Yes. Now you asked for purification. You shall have it.
What a night. I'm sore all over.
Well, that was an interesting dream, but I believe we are now officially a Shattenjager. And it sounds like, I'm not sure if this is true, but it sounds like the voice of that weird dragon creature is the same voice of Saladin in King's Quest VI. Well, I haven't played that one yet, but I'll get to that one eventually. Or maybe I already have at this point that you're watching this, and you should go check it out. But there's something new here.
I don't believe it. It's the key from my dream.
Very interesting. And with that key... Oh, there's the head of the dragon thing. We can open this up.
It fits.
Interesting. Actually, wait, I think there might be something we missed over
The
here.
archway is not...
1 second. Did I look at this before?
near the bed.
There's something.
Near
Wait a minute.
the head of a lion's.
There we go.
The portal said, Nur der reinste darf passieren. Diesen Herz ist rein wie Glas. Diesen Seele rein wie Führer. Schreitet Hörder durch Portal.
Weird hearing a person with a Cajun accent reading so much German. I wonder if Gertie knows what that says. Don't worry, we'll explore that in a minute, but that did indeed look like the library. Is she still peeling potatoes? Jeez.
Guten Morgen, Herr Knight. I'm cooking your Frühstück, a good German breakfast. Please, feel at home.
You're not cooking anything, you're peeling potatoes over and over again. Now this, I wonder if you can ask her about that. I actually don't know, but I believe you can.
Yep.
Ah, there we go.
There are some words over the locked door in Wolfgang's bedroom. What do they mean?
Ah, yes. Wolfgang had me translated as part of my English lessons. In English, it means, only the purest here may pass. He whose heart is pure as glass, he whose soul is pure as fire, through this portal passes higher.
Great. Thanks.
Okay, so we've already been,
You wouldn't know anything about this key I found in Wolfgang's bedroom now, would you?
Key? Why, no, Herr Knight, I cannot say that I do.
Are you sure you didn't leave it? But yeah, we've already been purified, so of course we can get in. But I wanted to get the points there for asking her about it. How many points do we have? 258 out of 342, so we still have a little ways to go. Yeah, we're not done here yet. So now let's actually go inside and look around. Now remember Wolfgang saying something about when we were talking to him on the phone. He was talking about perhaps having some books on the People's Republic of Benin, where the Bebe seems to have originated, or at least some symbols of it.
Just by glancing at the spines, Gabriel can tell that this is one of the most priceless private collections he's ever seen. Talk about a bibliophile Shangri-La.
No kidding, I'd love to spend a lifetime in this place. But yeah, Gabriel likes books too, so he must be enjoying himself. So let's take a look around.
These shelves contain history books. Gabriel peruses the titles with interest, but nothing jumps out at him.
How about over here?
These shelves contain books on religions of all kinds. Gabriel peruses the titles with interest, but nothing jumps out at him.
Alright, over here.
These shelves display books on geography. A title catches Gabriel's eye. People's Republic of Benin by Lowell Cali.
Alright, so let's grab that one.
Gabriel pulls out the book entitled People's Republic of Benin and scans through it. The People's Republic of Benin is an area of rich and diverse cultures and a proud heritage. Before slaving devastated many tribes, this area was populated by some of the oddest, fiercest, and most powerful tribes in tribal Africa. The Fans, the Dahomis, and the terrible Agris. The book, The Primal One, by John Roots, provides insight into these fascinating cultures.
Tribal ones, eh? I'm willing to bet we have that somewhere in the library.
These shelves Gabriel. There are books on sociology in this part of the library. Gabriel recognizes a title, The Primal One, by John Root.
So let's grab that one.
Gabriel takes down The Primal Ones and opens it. In contrast with the peaceful nomadic tribes of northern Africa, certain tribes of the southwest were vicious and xenophobic. This part of Africa is called the Red Basin area because of the vast amount of bloodshed that's occurred there over the centuries. In this one area of Africa existed in a perpetual state of war and raiding. some of the most powerful and efficient fighters the world has ever seen. Why did this region inspire such violent behavior? To understand, one must look even further back. See Ancient Roots of Africa by Early Days.
Another book to look for.
There are books Gabriel
Okay.
did necromancy, witchcraft, demonology, lycanthropes. Research material any good Shattenjager needs, Gabriel supposes. These shelves contain books on religions Gabriel perused.
Nothing there.
These shelves contain history. Gabriel recognizes a title, Ancient Roots of Africa by Early Days.
Let's take a look at that.
Although it probably won't shed any light on Wolfgang's whereabouts, Gabriel picks up a book from the Ritter section. The book is entitled Malleus Maleficarum, The Witch Hammer, dated 1486. It's a witch hunter's manual from the Inquisition.
I'm not sure I'm really interested in knowing about some of my ancestors.
Well, maybe not now.
These journals, diaries, record books, deeds, something to peruse extensively when Gabriel has more time.
Look at these books.
These texts are in German. You really have to learn the language now.
I guess that'll come in time.
These shelves Gabriel perused.
Anything else?
These shelves are title catches. These shelves contains books on archaeology. Gabriel perused.
Maybe you have to look shelf by shelf. Alright, let's start doing that.
These shelves contain history. Gabriel read.
We saw that.
These journals, some, these something, these some,
So up here.
these shelves, Gabriel,
I guess it's like a top half and the bottom
these
half.
shelves contain science books. Gabriel looks at the titles curiously, but they're all a bit too technical for his taste.
Oh, maybe I think I grabbed the wrong book before.
Gabriel removes Ancient Roots of Africa and browses through it. The ferocity of the tribes in the Red Basin
wonder
region
I
is
wasn't paying
traceable to their predecessors. In Egyptian time, 4000 to 2000 BC, this region was ruled by powerful sun worshippers. We know a little about this mysterious cult by the remnants of ruins far older and of a culture far more advanced than any that exists in Africa today. See Sun Worshippers by A. Curate.
A curate. Oh, geez, I should have been checking if these other things kind of have pun names. Let's see, so is it religion over here?
These shelves a title catches Gabriel's eye. Sun Worshippers.
Okay.
Gabriel takes down Sun Worshippers and scans it. One of the earliest religious practices was that of sun worship. The most powerful cults of sun worshippers lived on the continent of Africa. The African sun god was violent and terrible, and so became his worshippers. They practiced a particularly bloody form of ritual sacrifice.
Yeesh.
The homeland of this ancient cult is still considered a sacred site of power. See Ancient Digs of Africa by Professor Seymour Shards.
Seymour Shards. Alright.
These shells, Gabriel looked. This Nepris. These are titled.
Let's see up here.
There are books, Gabriel.
Right down here.
These shelves contains books on archaeology. Gabriel recognizes the title, Ancient Digs of Africa.
Alright.
Gabriel takes Ancient Digs of Africa, and opens it. The most fascinating archaeological site in Africa is the Great Snake Mound in the People's Republic of Benin, located 50 miles south of the capital in the Red Basin. Like the snake mounds of North America, the origin and meaning of these great mounds remains a mystery, though clearly they were the results of profound and urgent spiritual belief. Unlike other snake mounds, the African example is a double snake mound, a small snake ring within a larger snake ring. The mound is thought to have housed an ancient temple. Although archaeologists have explored the mound site, the interior remains largely unchanged from ancient times. This is partially due to stringent government regulations and partially to local superstitions. The local people regard the mound with fear and will not go near it.
A double snake ring?
Gabriel flips furiously looking for a picture.
Oh my God. It's a wheel within a wheel.
Gabriel decides to hang on to the Snake Mound book.
Yeah, we've seen something like that in our dreams. Very interesting. So, we have, most likely, the location of where Wolfgang has gone. Perhaps the location of where Tetelo is currently interred. Alright. So let's let Gerda know.
Can I?
Yeah.
Anything? I think we have to show her the book. Okay.
I found this book in the library. I think it might tell us where Wolfgang went.
Africa? You think Wolfgang went to Africa?
I know he did.
Then I shall make you a plane trip right now, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I guess so.
Good, good. My poor Wolfgang. You have money for the plane, yeah?
Well. Can't you pay for it? She's a maid.
I know. We can use this credit card.
Terrific! I will go make the call. Then, while we wait, breakfast.
Does that mean I get some coffee now?
Yeah, we haven't been able to read our newspaper, get any coffee. Day 9. And this thing right here, this is actually an important clue. Too bad it goes away so quickly, but it does give a clue to a puzzle coming up.
Wheel within a wheel.
You want I stay here, right? It's a long walk back to the city.
Yeah, sure. Wait here, please. Maybe a while, though.
No problem. I could use a nap.
Alright, so we've made it to the ancient site of the voodoo rituals. I'm guessing this is an ancient Helmfort or temple. But will we find Uncle Wolfgang inside? Will we find our medallion? And can we find the clues we need to defeat Tetelo once and for all? Well, you're just going to have to find out next time on Let's Play Gabriel Knight, Sins of the Fathers. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.